What's up, everybody? This is Sonia. I am back with another budget find. As a matter of fact, I got a couple of budget finds for this video. So, scent savers, we are going to talk about it. So, let's get into it. The first one that I have is called Ansaam Gold. This is still in the Lataffa family. That's the maker, Lataffa Gold. And this one actually is a unisex. Look at that. Remember I told you that I am very much into pretty bottles? This is a beautiful bottle. So this actually costed $21. I think it's $21.13 if you want to be exact. And this is something that I ordered off of Amazon. This is a all day perfume, which, if you remember in my last video, I told you all the perfumes have the highest concentration of oils, which only means that they last longer. That smells so good. Oh, that smells good. You know, it is so, I'm so glad that I decided to do or like try to hunt down the perfumes that are not the typical ones that we see everybody wearing. But as far as finding them like on a budget and then just trying to find the different good smelling perfumes, like I think I am nailing it. I'm not even gonna lie to you, not trying to toot my own horn, but I just feel like I am really finding some good buys, and I am proud of myself. And I know that you can do it, but you know, most people just kind of go along with whatever TikTok says or whatever, you know, the trend is or whatever. But I just really enjoy seeking out things that are completely different from what everybody's talking about to find still like some what we called, you know, like treasures. So shout out to me for that. All right. And I am going to pop this up on the screen and we're going to talk about the notes. The top notes is actually mandarin orange and pear. The middle notes are sweet notes, jasmine and rose, and then base notes, vanilla, musk, and raspberry. That is, and I did hear somebody who talked about this because I actually looked it up. I wanted to pronounce the name right, And just by looking at it, I was, I didn't really, just by looking at it, I was like, I probably would have said Ansaam, but I actually looked it up to see how do you actually pronounce it, and they said it was Ansaam, Ansaam Gold. So, um, yeah, I just wanted to get the right pronunciation of this actual um perfume. So I actually looked it up, but um I actually looked at a video when it was stated how to pronounce it. It led me to a video of a guy who actually is on TikTok and he does reviews, and he was doing a review of this perfume. And it's funny because I had ordered the perfume before. Like, I don't watch anybody else's videos really, because I just want to try to keep the integrity of what I find. But because I looked up the correct enunciation of the name, it showed me a video, and he was saying how um it had like a powdery scent, and it does have like this powdery like undertone to it. And just by looking at the notes, like I don't see anything in here that would actually um lead you to like get powdery out of any of it. But it does have like a little powdery undertone, but it's just a very good smell though. Yeah, that's perfect. And I could see how it would smell good on a woman or a man, because it's just like a nice grown and sexy type of smell. So I like that. Y'all go out if you are interested in a good budget find. You can order this from Amazon, and it is $21 on Amazon. I think it's 21.13 on Amazon. Once again, I told you guys I love a beautiful bottle. You see, that's a nice size bottle. Let's see, this is a 3.4 fluids ounce bottle. So you get a lot for just $21. Like, look at that. That's crazy. And it smells scrumptious. So I can't take nothing away from it. So that is definitely a good budget scent find. All right. Next thing that I have to talk about is I got two sprays from Bath and Body Works. And the reason that I got these is because they had their $5.95 sale at Bath and Body Works. So I just went and grabbed these. And this first one is called Infinite Radiance. Infinite Radiance. And let me tell you about this one. So the notes in this is juicy mandarin orange, airy lily of the valley, and warm amber. And they say that this is often compared to the luxury perfume Valea by Parfums de Marly. Okay. And considered a sophisticated, long lasting, everyday type of fragrance. So let's see y'all for $5.95, because in Bath and Body Works, I think all of these sprays this size cost about anywhere between 12 to $14. But like I said, if you keep track of anything, and I would, even though I'm not in, I used to shop in Bath and Body Works way more than what I do now. I haven't, I don't go in Bath and Body Works unless it's like around the holiday time or whatever. But if you sign up for, Bath and Body Works, you'll get all, when they have the sales and all that stuff will pop up and just show you, what's going on. So it's definitely a good thing to have. And like I said, I had never seen the 5.95 sales for the regular size ones or whatever, but that's definitely um, a good way to get smell goods on a budget. That smells good too. And I don't know about y'all, but when it comes to like my scents and stuff, I have my everyday things that I wear because I don't wear my good stuff like all the time. I wear it like when I go out and stuff like that. But I have I have things sectioned off to like my daily sprays, or when I get out of the shower, even if I'm not going anywhere, or whatever. Like that's kind of like how I have my perfumes and stuff sectioned off, whether it's a luxury perfume or just a budget fine perfume. Yeah, that smells good. So I would advise that when you invest in your perfumes, that you have your perfumes that you have for daily wear, and then your perfumes that you have for when you're going out, a night on the town, stuff like that. These are things that I would wear probably on a daily. But then I'm not going to lie to you, I have some perfumes that, because they smell so good, just depends on how I feel. Like, they might be something that I would wear out, but if I'm feeling it that day, then I'll just go ahead and put it on just because I'm feeling like smelling really good. But I still do try to have my perfume sectioned off until, as far as my daily things that I wear, body sprays and stuff like that, daily things I wear when I get out of the shower, when I'm just lounging around and stuff like that. All right. So, the next one I have, it is called The Sweetest Song. And this one was recommended by the girl who the associate in there in Bath and Body Works. She said it was a new one, and she said that this one always is a highly requested one, and it is called Sweetest Song. Once again, this was a 5.95 sale as well. And let's see what notes that this one has in it. So it is raspberry, sugar, and musk. Okay. And once again, y'all, I told you I like things that smell sweet. So I'm always going to lean towards the sweetness. Hmm. That smells good. Now, this is probably something I put on every day because that smells good. Mm, yeah. I love a sweet smell. Yep, that smells really, really good. So I bought these two things. They were $5.95. I got a 20% off discount. And that's another thing too. If you have the Bath and Body Works app, you always have some kind of, discount or some percentage off or whatever. Um, she gave me, I had it 25% off, but she gave me, because I didn't have my app set up. I just had it in my email. So I actually set it up when I was in the store, but she gave me just like a 20% off discount. So I actually only paid $10 for these. And I kept my 25% off for when I go back another time. I'll use it. I'll use it then. But yes, those are the three that I have for today, which is the Ansaam Gold. This is a unisex and it smells delicious. $21. I ordered it off of Amazon. And then, like I said, once again, these two Bath and Body Works, they were having their $5.95 sale for the regular sized sprays. All right, y'all. So that is all that I have for this video. And when when I find something else, and I will be back and we will meet up again to talk about the next find that I have. And until then, get in the comments, like, share, and subscribe. Let me know if you purchase any of these. Let me know any of the ones that I show you. If you purchase them and you like them, even if you don't like them, just give me your feedback on them. If you purchase them, tell me how you feel about them. And until next time, peace. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye.